Yo, it's AYO what the fuck.
Oh my God, did you just take the intro? Go ahead, do it.
Did you just fire Tina?
It's AYO. Yes, I did. No, I'm just kidding.
No, go ahead.
It's AYO what the fuck. You can follow us at AYO what the fuck podcast.
All right, let's go ahead and redo that because the energy was on 5.
First of all, this was great. I did a great job.
Energy was on 5.
Clap. Yes. There you go.
I'm gonna put it
on. So this AYO what the fuck, and we can follow us at AYO what the fuck podcast on Instagram. Let's go ahead and get this started because Jasmine wanted to go. I'm sorry, you can't take my introduction.
The caucasity. I can't believe.
You can just call me Karen.
Oh my God.
All right. So what's going on, y'all? How's your day? What's so funny?
Do I even want to talk about my day?
Ooh, what happened today?
I don't know what happened.
I got with some bullshit on the way here.
On the way here?
I mean, my peace wasn't disturbed, but like the old me, my peace would have been disturbed.
So like, your peace was disturbed for a moment?
For a moment it was, but then like it was disturbed for probably like a minute, and then I was like, fuck it, I don't care no more. But it was the nagacity.
So you've grown.
I've grown.
The caucasity and the nagacity.
Yeah, it was the caucasity for you and the nagacity for me. Because I was like, what the fuck? Like,
she's the white one.
Anyway, dry snitching. Anyways, but damn. Okay, so y'all already.
We're not gonna do this today.
So why this nigga who remember I told you that nigga that ghosted me over the summer?
Yes.
Like completely disappeared, right?
He got that big date.
Okay.
Noted.
No. I don't think we ever said that about him, did we?
I mean, I'm just putting hope in the world. Like,
okay, what about him? What did he do?
I'm just trying to give that
I have
energy.
a funny story too about a nigga that ghosted me, but go ahead.
But not okay. So he hits me up like a couple days ago, just on like the same shit he was on over the summer. Like everything was cool, right? And like you're not a nigga that I really care about. So personally, I was just like, all right, I'll entertain it. I'm bored. I ain't got shit else to do. So I was not going to bring up the ghosting at all because, like I said, I really don't care that much. Like,
because we're not in a relationship.
Yeah, and like you was there for a moment, and now it's another moment. Cool, like it's cool. Mm-hmm. So this nigga had the nagacity.
I love how everybody just wants to use nagacity now.
You did not make it up.
She I just see it on Twitter like yesterday.
Relax.
Yesterday?
Yes.
That's not a new thing. I've been using
It's not a new thing, but it's on Twitter every day.
Hold on. Exactly. It's not a new thing. So the nagacity.
Go ahead. It be your own niggas. It be your own motherfucking bitches.
The nagacity.
But the fucking nagacity. So this nigga hits me up, and I wasn't gonna say shit, and so he had the nerve to say some shit like, "Oh, like you know, like you went missing." I was like, "What?
How dare her?"
So like we don't even like text that much, not since like the last time we linked. So
how dare you, Dre?
I was like, it ain't nothing to swipe twice in the thread and take a screenshot. So I was like, all right, I got time today. So I send the screenshot, and clearly like I'm the last one who responded, but like, you know, it's cool, whatever.
I mean, if you didn't have time, it's just 2 swipes. You really don't care that much.
It's just 2 swipes. So I was like, all right. So I was definitely the last one to hit you up. No beef or nothing, but like you sound crazy. So then this nigga goes into talking about Lincoln, and I'm just like, nah, we not on that. So I was like, nice deflect. And he was like, nah, we can get into it. He's like, yeah, I was going through some shit. And
but why even say that I ghosted you?
Because you know guys be gaslighting.
Oh my god,
they just be gaslighting. Like it's cute. It's not cute, but like they think it's cute. And so whatever.
I would never ghost you.
Right. And so this nigga talking about I went ghost or whatever. He's I was going through some shit, and you know I started talking to some girl, and that shit flopped. And I was like, that does not make me want to come over more. Like, why would you bring it up? Like, we could have went through this whole conversation.
Why would you give me the backstory?
I didn't ask for it.
You could have just been like, yo, this, you know where I live? Pull up when you're ready.
He could have just been like, damn, I was just busy. I'd have been like, okay, that's none of my fucking business.
I appreciate the transparency, but he entered the situation with some cap talking about you ghosted me, so he would have lost all respect. I would have just
extra large cap.
Is he light? I have a question. Is he light skinned? I'm curious.
Well, yes.
Wait, why though? Why do you feel like light skinned niggas have a more of a tendency to ghost than dark skinned niggas? Because
no, to gaslight.
To gaslight.
To gaslight.
Oh, to gaslight. I don't know.
See, like, my thing is, it was my own fault because, like, I never thought I had a type until I started thinking about it. So, like, I'm gonna go for medium fine niggas, right? Like, medium fine. Like,
is it medium?
She's not talking about the tone.
Or
she's not talking about
medium
the skin
ugly?
tone.
No. There's a difference between medium ugly and medium fine. Medium ugly, like, you have to have really good personality for me to, like,
I like a medium ugly with a good personality.
I like a medium fine with a good personality. Cause
I like them all. But, like, you know, I'll go medium ugly with a good personality.
Give me a little chocolate medium and we good.
I gave a medium ugly nigga a chance, and, like, that nigga didn't appreciate that I was fine. The thing is,
sometimes a medium ugly nigga get too comfortable.
He be
thinking like, oh, this is mine. I'd be like, hold on, it could not be.
Exactly.
Hold on.
This is charity
you
work.
You better come correct.
Stop.
Like, oh my God.
I'm sorry to all the medium ugly. I'm sorry to all the medium uglies. Like, but you're welcome because you had the opportunity and you messed
welcome.
it up.
I'm doing y'all a favor.
Wait, so was the guy? Was he medium fine, medium ugly, or was he fine?
He's fine.
That's the problem.
See, that's the thing. I got ghosted by a fine nigga too.
I don't know what be wrong with them. Like,
that happens. That's
but
because
you know what?
Have a roster,
can I
care.
actually tell the story?
Go ahead.
Okay, so
I didn't ask you for the story though.
Oh, hold on. Jasmine, hold on 1 second. Were you done with your story?
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Jasmine.
Right. Okay. So we were FaceTiming a lot, like every day throughout the day. You know, like those kinds of FaceTimes where like you FaceTime and y'all not really saying anything, y'all just doing what you're supposed to do, like working or whatever, just chilling.
Yeah.
Like y'all just
cohabitating,
you
just on the phone with each other.
the interwebs together.
I don't think a nigga ever liked me that much.
So you
never liked him. You never liked him.
We had been doing that for a little while, and then all of a sudden he just kind of like one day he told me he was like gonna call me back, and then he just never called me back. I was like, okay, well maybe, you know, like I know he was going out of town. Maybe he relinked with his ex, whatever. Never heard from him.
Girl, he went back to his wife and kids.
Okay. Girl, bye.
You Jamaican?
No, he's Nigerian, so he might have, you know, it's the same thing. But then one day he called me in the middle of the night, like 2:00 or something in the morning, and I didn't answer because I was asleep. So I called him back the next day, and he had some excuse, like he had just moved downtown. Like I was just looking for some place to eat. And I was like, okay, you could have just went on Yelp for that, whatever.
DoorDash?
DoorDash. Like I would say, like 1 or 2 months down the line, it's a random Wednesday. I'm in Little Ethiopia at this rundown hookah bar, whatever. I call a Uber. My friend was supposed to take me home, but I ended up calling an Uber. I get in the Uber and I look in the rearview mirror and I'm like, his eyes look familiar. You know, like.
Damn, how good is her vision? I can't see shit on a regular day.
So I look in the app. He has a very unique name. So I look in the app and I was like, oh shit, it's this nigga picking me up in the Uber. So I start laughing like out loud. I'm like, oh my God, this is so funny. And he's like, oh, like, what's so funny?
You know it's funny.
And I'm like, I mean, I'm looking at your picture right now and I know you.
He should have denied that,
and
right?
And he's like, right, like, okay. He's like, and then he looks in the back seat and I see his eyes widen. And again, he has a mask now. So he's like, oh, I think I know who you are. And I'm like, I mean, you know who I am. You have my name and my picture in your phone right now.
You have my whole number in your phone.
And we was on FaceTime for how long?
Right.
I'm pretty sure you know what area I live in and everything.
Exactly. So now you're taking me to my home address. You know who the fuck it is. The Nagacity. So I'm trying to talk to him like, okay, so how have you been? He's like, I'm good. How have you been? Like, he keeps deflecting. I'm like, no, like, how have you been? Like, what have you been up to?
Like, I know you're good,
yeah,
but we've already had this simple conversation. Are you good? Because
you just picked me up in this Uber. Before, he was acting like he had all kinds of bread. Okay?
The Nagacity.
Just moved into a really nice apartment. I was like, okay, you know, do your thing. So he picks me up, whatever. I'm asking him, like, how are you doing? He keeps deflecting. And I finally get out the car. He was like, okay, boy,
bye.
Nice meeting you. I'm like,
me?
What? I'm like, you had all this time to talk to me. You didn't say shit. Anyways, that was my full circle story on like how.
Well, thank goodness.
Niggas ghost you, but then they pick you up in an Uber.
Thank goodness he ghosted you.
Maybe that's why he ghosted you. He didn't want you to know he was driving Uber.
I mean, we could have. I'm a down ass. I told y'all
I'm
before. I done fucked with broke niggas before.
Girl, bye. You ain't going back. You already said that.
And he was fine. Like I said,
he was fine.
Tall.
You can't be fine.
Brown,
Ghost me and then pick me up in an Uber.
Nice build, nice smile. you know, a poet of sorts.
But he broke.
Girl, bye. A poet of sorts.
I was like, okay, ghosted me.
Broke is like the full stanza. That's how it ends. Broke.
I didn't know that.
Well, he's making money because he's driving Uber.
But how often do you have to drive an Uber?
I didn't say he's making a lot of money. I said he's making money. Therefore, he's not broke. Okay, I'm just saying.
I guess. Shit.
Some people be making bank off of Uber. Don't be messing with them. I mean, not like bank, like not
like big bank take a little bank, but like I got a little bank.
Yeah, like I could take you to a
so like a piggy bank.
I could take you to a 3-star dinner.
3-star.
I'm not mad at 3 stars.
I don't know if Uber can afford 3-star. Like Uber alone.
3 stars you can get.
I mean, I hope
he gonna pick you up in the Uber and drive you right to In-N-Out.
Worldwide tacos.
Boom.
Nah, that's expensive.
That's a lot of time that you got to spend with the person.
That's facts.
That's like 5-hour wait.
Apparently he didn't have that much time.
The fact that I allowed myself to wait 5 hours for some tacos.
Yeah, you know what? I got the super spicy ones. What didn't make it worth it because I couldn't taste nothing.
He was definitely like my type. Though I mean, I guess I don't really know if I have a type, but he was fine. Do you have a type?
I definitely have a type.
I for sure got a type because if I line them all up, they all look the same.
Really?
Oh
mine
God.
all look different.
No, mine all look different, but I definitely have a type though.
What is the type?
Like, you got to be medium fine, except for the one medium ugly nigga I gave a chance, and he was disrespectful. Way to fumble the bag, nigga. Anyways, you got to be medium fine, and I just realized last night, like. When I was talking to old boy, I was like, I really like niggas that can outflame me. Like, if you can't outflame me, I'm bored with you. Like, it's not a challenge anymore.
That's because Jordan gonna make them cry.
Nah. And then also, I like niggas that I can learn from. Like, I've noticed that,
Same.
like, if you line my niggas up, they're all somewhere where I want to be.
Definitely.
So then I'm learning from you, and then we all have similar interests or similar, like, career paths. So then that way, I'm just like, all right, we can help each other out.
Mm-hmm.
And so
okay, wait, but do you have a physical type?
Just medium fine.
But like, what does he look?
What does that mean?
Yeah, like, what does he look like?
You gotta be taller than me at least. Like, you know, okay. I don't want to sound like a crab and say 6 foot is, but I mean 6 foot is kind of nice. I mean, once you fuck with somebody over 6'6", it's kind of hard to go back.
I mean, I've had somebody who was like 6'7". I go back.
I've had somebody who is 7.
Girl, bye. You climbed it?
7'4".
She had to jump to catch the dick in her mouth.
I did.
Damn, what's your vertical?
It was like, you know, I thought I was doing volleyball tryouts with that bitch. I was like, hello?
Shooting hoops.
Not her spiking the balls,
not me making
bro.
the team.
Man, he had to go.
Not me being varsity as an adult.
Oh my God.
What team is this?
Jesus
but
Christ.
like
Jesus Christ.
But I've also
know.
fucked with somebody who was shorter than me. So
I did too,
a little bit
but
shorter.
it wasn't fun though.
I mean, what is that like? What you mean?
What is your
with?
type? You haven't really said.
What do you mean fucked with somebody that was shorter than you though?
What
like
is your
were y'all
type?
dating or like just fucking around? Because I've done that.
We
I
were
know
talking.
You did that, and he's mini. He's a
Stop.
mini.
He's
not
cool.
him being bite sized.
He's cute though.
Not him being bite
But he got a big. He got a.
Well, for the record, let's make it translate that tallness does not translate to the dick, and shortness does not translate.
No, every
to
tall
the dick.
nigga I has been average.
Right? Like skinny dick.
I think because it's like you don't want them to be too full of themselves because they already got the height.
God said that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure God said that.
God,
was
I didn't
like,
say that.
Can't give you big dick.
Yeah, just like
I didn't say that.
I was like, wow, this is going to be great. And I was like,
just
it's
like
cool.
God didn't give me an ass like Megan. Like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he for sure knew what he was doing.
Well, he
'cause
definitely
you can't have that.
just said, you can't have nothing. He said, you got too much personality.
Let's go ahead and just make everything
And
else
that
just
face
small. My type, let's see.
Oh my God.
I mean,
why did you even say that? You didn't even say anything yet.
Go ahead.
yeah, relax.
I digress.
I mean, like, it's like every other one is the same. I like to change it up in between, to see if something can change a little bit.
So you got like side
so
A
the
and
ones,
side B.
the ones that are the same, what are they like?
Like the last one.
Oh.
Chocolate.
Chocolate with locks.
Okay.
Always.
I'm not mad at that.
Oh.
It's a bad habit.
I can't, honestly, if you lined up all my ex-boyfriends, none of them look the same.
Yeah, me either. But they all have the same like type of personality.
See, that's what's different. all of mine have very different personalities.
They all just look the same.
They all just look the same. I'll be like, maybe this one.
I think the common thread between the people that I've dated is that they, at least in the beginning, seem to be like confident.
Mm-hmm.
They have a sense of humor.
I mean, I want somebody who has their shit together.
And
good luck.
Have their shit together. Actually.
I mean, no, most of them do have their shit together.
But
they just themselves are not together.
So
but
like,
like
not together.
Physically, none of them look the same. Like not even two look the same. Like they go from one end of the spectrum to the other end of the spectrum.
So
like how was this side of the spectrum looking? How does this side of the spectrum
One
look?
of the sides is white and one of them is black. One of the sides of the spectrum is white and the other side is black.
I had a
okay.
yeah, no, like I went white and went white back.
That was good. That was pretty good.
I tried it. I really did. I tried, but like the experience was so traumatic. It just wasn't for me.
You tell me about that though.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. That would have been traumatic for anybody.
It was so bad.
We gonna find them. I'm gonna fuck them up.
I don't give a fuck. Like,
nah, that's for me.
But I've had, actually, I feel like I've had a lot of boyfriends. How many boyfriends have y'all had?
Like boyfriends? See, I've dated people, but boyfriends I've only had like 3.
Oh no, I used to be like a serial monogamous. Like this is probably my longest stretch being single in a while.
I'm a serial monogamist as well.
Yeah.
But so I've had like my fair share of non-black boyfriends.
So has every boyfriend been black?
Sorry.
Oh, you said non-black boyfriends. Got you.
Like
I mean, I've dated an
Italian guy.
My race.
I've dated an Arab guy.
But like, what is outside my race?
Light skinned, dark skinned.
What is outside of our race, Jasmine?
What do you mean outside of our race? Oh, our race. I mean, outside of black people, I guess I've never dated a Hispanic guy before.
Don't do it.
I don't think I've dated a Hispanic guy either, actually.
Yikes, I'm the only one taking one for the team.
That's all you, girl.
Yeah,
most of the people I've dated have been black. Black.
Do you guys think that, like, as a prospective male, do you feel like if he has dated white women that is a red flag?
Yes.
Has in the past or is currently?
I mean,
both.
I just need to understand it. It's a question that I always ask.
Yeah, like,
surprisingly
I have to understand it. Like, if y'all just really clicked, that's fine. But a lot of my, like, I have like guy friends who like literally they're so ignorant, but like, I love them. But they're just like, oh, like they will only fuck with someone lighter than them. And I'm just like, it's weird. So weird.
Okay, that's weird.
And then some of them only fuck with white women only. Like they turn their nose up to black women, and I'm just like,
but why?
You do know you missing out, right?
You do know I'm black, right?
You do know you black, right?
Right. And I'm just like, you do know your mother black, right?
Right.
Like I don't know. Like I don't know. It's a red flag to me just because of my experiences.
I just realized that I always ask if, like, when I start dating somebody, I'm like, oh, have you ever dated a white girl? And then I follow it up with, okay, well, why? Like, what was it?
I've definitely asked, but just out of curiosity. Like, I don't necessarily take it as a red flag unless that's the only kind of person that you've dated. Yeah. Like,
in my experience, when I've asked, it's like the only type they've dated. And then like
I went on a date with a guy who only has dated white women in the past, and we had a conversation about how he was kind of just learning about his blackness and how to come into his blackness. And by the end of the date, I was just like, I feel like you have a lot more self growth to do than I'm willing to. It's a red flag. Than I'm willing to be here for. So, you can drop me off or not. I can take an Uber.
Or not. I can just go. It's fine.
Yeah. I can walk.
I think that's the reason why.
And we were in New York, and so we were on those Rebel scooters. I don't know if you guys know them. They kind of look like Vespas.
No, I know what Rebels are.
So I was like, you can drop me off, or I could just take an Uber because I don't necessarily want to be clinging onto your back the whole time. But yeah,
See, that's why it's a red flag. Because I feel like it has to do with if that's the only.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's allowed to have a preference, but, like, if you are hard down, like, I can't date other women except for white women, like, it's a red flag.
And same thing for colorism, too. Like,
exactly.
Even, like, if I only date light-skinned girls, I only date dark-skinned girls. I don't, either way, I don't fuck with it.
It's such a turn-off. Yeah, so if I see that your lineup has only been light-skinned, curly-haired bitches, I don't want to be a part of your your list because
Your
I know it's the
gallery.
only reason why you're talking to me. Like, I'm good off that. Like, it's fine.
I agree with that. I ain't mad at it.
I'm mad at it.
Don't be mad at it.
I'm mad at them.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm not. I don't know. As a black woman, am I opposed to ever dating a white male? No.
Tuh.
I mean, is he spicy?
That don't count. Spicy white don't count.
Sriracha aioli is definitely a thing.
Hell
y'all.
no.
I love me some sriracha aioli.
See, the thing about spicy white is they be teetering on that line, bro. Like,
I think any white male that I've dated, well, first of all, anybody that I've dated, but I feel like the difference is that some people get with like a white guy, some black woman or ethnic woman or minority woman try to get with a white guy and then they change how much they display their, I guess, culture. I am always the same. You know, so any white male that comes around me, I'm still very blackety black, like went to Howard, like, I don't know, just like I still act the way that I do here now. So it takes a lot for somebody to just like be okay with coming around me, especially all my black friends, to be like comfortable in their own skin. So any white guy or non-black guy that I've dated has had to deal with that.
So
and
if
been
you're
comfortable.
spicy and white and you down for the blacks,
but
go ahead and
let's
reach
not
out
get it
to
twisted, because spicy white doesn't
Jasmine.
mean that you can say nigga.
That doesn't mean
That's what they think, though.
No, it's not.
I don't know what you thought. They know better.
Yeah, like
The ones
no,
that
it's
I've
not.
known.
the ones that I know think that is okay.
And
to
that's
let
why
it fly.
that's why you ain't dating them.
That's a that's
Exactly.
a regular white
nah.
that thinks that they can pass.
I'm talking about like white Latinos. That's spicy white.
That's not
technically.
spicy white to me. That's
No, that's Latino, but you still can't say shit.
Right.
No, you can be a white Latino, but that's spicy white because you're like Latino doesn't mean you're. That's
when
not a
people,
race.
I feel like when people say spicy white, that's not what they mean. They mean like
I mean,
A
I've
white
never heard the
per-
term spicy white, but go ahead.
you've never heard the term spicy white.
Nah.
Spicy white is somebody.
No, I
who-
know what it is. I've just never heard the term. Like, that's not something that's commonly used.
So what do you think spicy white is? I feel like we have different definitions because how.
I feel like spicy white can only be determined by black people. Like a black person can determine if you're a spicy white or not. Like
That's not what I learned on Twitter.
Well,
I'm not
here
on
we
Twitter.
are as black people defining what we think words mean. So we don't need Twitter to define them for us.
Twitter is run by black people.
Black
It's
Twitter
actually
is not
not.
run by only black Twitter is
No,
run by
I don't.
black
I don't mean
people.
actually run by black people, but like Twitter is only a thing. Like only thrives because of black people.
No,
White
I feel
people
like
still trend from black people all the time and make Twitter go
We definitely define
round.
what a spicy white is, and a spicy white is a white person that is somewhat accepted to the degree that they can be by the black community because
Oh, we got two different definitions.
because not because of how they dress or how they act, but because of their understanding and ability to empathize or sympathize with, you know, the plights of black people.
Oh, see, in my friend group, what we define as spicy white is like someone who is white, but also they can. So you know, if you're American white, all you can say is, "Oh, I'm white." But if you're Italian white, I'm Italian, or I'm Argentinian. I'm like, there's that's what it means by spicy white. Like you're white, but you don't have to say white. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I would have never defined it that way.
No.
Oh, for
I would
real?
have defined it that way. I would have never defined it how you
Oh, damn. My friends are just like, oh, he Italian spicy white, Greek spicy white. Like, yeah.
he just Greek.
Oh, yeah, that's what I say.
To me, he's just Italian.
Yeah, but I got a friend who she don't only like she having a white boy summer right now. I'm happy for her. Like I'm not mad at it.
Not a whole white boy summer.
She having a white boy summer, and I'm
and
happy.
she
for her.
declared that she said it's a
Yes.
white boy summer for me.
Yes.
Good for
Okay.
her.
In less words, but yes, that's exactly what she said. I'm not mad at it, but like where
She
her,
just said white boy.
yeah,
Less words.
yeah. But like, so when she like showed me her boyfriend, I was like, oh, okay, like he white, okay, cool.
Oh,
Like,
her boyfriend,
I think so.
or is it her little friend?
Maybe it's her little friend. I don't know, but the way they be posting look like her boyfriend.
Because
But,
you
know,
said white boy summer, and then she just one.
she only got one right now on the roster, I think.
All
I
right.
got one boy on the summer rosters.
Oh, well, that don't mean she's not building a starting
That
five.
ain't no white boy summer. That's just a summer with a white boy.
That's a field trip.
Did your southern white man just come on? Jesus Christ.
But nah, but like even her, like she'll be like, oh no, he's not like white, he's spicy white. I was like, what does that mean?
He Italian?
He like something. And I was like, okay, I guess.
He's Puerto Rican, actually.
They the worst.
Oh my gosh.
The
He's Puerto Rican.
worst.
Yeah, they just spicy.
Mi gente. Yeah, the worst. I can.
Con permiso.
I can't be mad though.
Perdóname.
I had some pretty.
FYI, can y'all please tell us if it's con permiso or perdóname or if it's both? Because con permiso.
I ain't never heard that before.
Perdóname.
Con permiso.
Perdóname.
Con permiso.
Okay. See, look, now you're trying to do too much. You know?
I feel like that does mean excuse me in ours. It just means I'm sorry.
Con permiso?
Sí.
No.
Not us being Duolingo on this bitch.
Lo siento means I'm sorry.
Lo siento is not what we're talking about, all right? We're talking about con permiso or
Okay.
perdóname. Tú me dices nada.
Oh no.
Tú no me dices nada. What happened?
Now everybody done like turned us off because they can't understand.
The translate didn't come up. The
They're like,
translate
oh, I
didn't
thought it
come
was
up.
a-
They're like, I don't even know how to listen to these women's.
Women's. I'm fucking
But I will
dead.
say, like, I don't know, those are pretty good relationships. I would say, like, my Italian boyfriend is probably the one that treated me the best.
Okay.
What happened?
There was just no drama.
So why is he?
It
no
just
longer...
it just separated.
Yeah.
It just wasn't something that worked.
That one I would say is probably
He ended up cheating on her with another black girl. I'm
No,
just kidding.
of course not. No, he did not. But I just think I have a lot of
What's
male
that?
friends,
I'm
and
trying to
I don't
spit on myself,
and
I
I
was
don't
sipping.
know that he just didn't have like the confidence to deal with like me having so many friends and him and him not like being involved or being able to
Relate?
let's say, like relate or communicate.
He didn't
as
know what y'all was talking
authentically-
about.
Yeah, as authentically as
That's one reason it's
somebody
hard for me
else
to
would.
date somebody that's not black.
That's the only issue. Like, it's not because they have treated me poorly or anything. It's
Yeah.
like that. It's just because, like, sometimes it's hard to relate when you're in a social setting. I'm a very
oh my
social person.
God. I did date a white man.
How
Now
you
you're
forget?
forgetting.
Yeah, he was different. He was real.
spicy.
Nah, not at all. His family was from Malibu. He went to culinary school in Paris.
Ooh.
He was very like hippie like. Like he always
okay.
had his drum with him. Like you would never have thought I would have.
That's cute.
And it was so funny because I remember we went to a party and it was like a hood party. And mind you, you cannot get him out of his like
You
comfort.
scared him, bro.
No, I didn't at all. He
he was
was
lit?
perfectly fine.
Okay.
And it was
see?
funny because like when I got there, like he sees me and like he grabs me and he like kisses me. And I never been stared at so wrong by black men. It was like, the fuck? The fuck is happening here? And I was like, okay, like this my man's. But the only reason it ended is because
The
I
first
was
day?
uncomfortable.
Why?
Oh, that's why I was uncomfortable. We're not gonna talk about that.
Wait, Tina, how you gonna get into half
He
the
was
story?
he was I don't know how the conversation came up between the two of us,
Mm-mm.
but I had asked him at one point, what is up with me and free people that just too comfortable with their sexuality, all right? I found out that he had
A boyfriend?
at one point, I don't know if it was like a boyfriend or what, but I just couldn't get past it. And I was like, this has been fun.
How did you wait? This must have been before the one that you had the.
Yes, it was
Okay.
way before.
Oh,
He was
Okay.
a really nice guy. Very sweet guy. We had great conversation. Like, everything was really good. But then he told me that, and I was like, dude,
Oh,
bye. I ghosted him.
oh,
I'm just kidding. I did.
damn! I was like,
You
you
ghosted him.
I did. I had to.
Why?
didn't have to.
I had to.
Y'all could have talked. I mean, you didn't have to continue, but y'all could have talked about.
I mean, no, we talked every now and then after that, but like, I'm
what's his
good.
boyfriend's name now?
Who knows? That man was never on social media. I don't know what he's doing with himself.
Oh damn! Oh,
But
damn.
good luck to him. I know he's doing
That's
great.
rare to find.
I know he's
Right, somebody
I
who's
had,
not on social media.
I had a lot of guys that just weren't on social media.
Damn, must be nice.
Nah.
It's not.
Nah.
Why not?
How? Well, let's ask the question of how important do you think social media is in the person that you decide to be with?
It's not that important at all, but it definitely helps me. I feel like now social media helps me like learn a little bit about a person and what they're willing to like put out.
When
Like, how
you
private
say
are
that, do
and-
you say like
'Cause, I mean,
number of followers or content?
No content, because I mean I'm not really on social media like that, so it doesn't bother me if they're not on social media. I don't
Yeah.
post or anything
But I
like
feel like
that.
that's not fair. I feel like anyone who sees my social media, because I've heard it, they think I'm gonna be a certain way until they meet me. They're like, "Damn, I would have thought you was gonna be like this."
I know I met Jordan and I was like, this bitch is ugh. And then I got
that's
to
not
know
nice.
her.
You're such a liar.
I know. I didn't ever
I was-
think that.
I was like,
Like-
we was probably the favorites of the night.
Right.
That's why we here.
Damn it. I don't know how I got here.
Hey.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God. One day we're going to tell the story about how we met.
Oh my God.
That'll be fun. Oh, we got to do it with Nunny and Maine.
Ooh, we should have them. They're actually coming. Let's not talk
There's
about them
3
'cause they're gonna-
sides to that story. There's actually 5 sides to that story.
5.
There's
And
5.
I don't remember half of it.
Oh my God, that was fucking wild. But yeah, we're gonna get into that another day.
I don't
But
remember
Okay,
half
but
of
wait,
it.
back to my
My
question
bad,
about
social
about
media.
social media
Yeah,
and the
nah.
importance of whether or not their presence. What about like social media etiquette when you're in a relationship? Like, what is allowable versus what is not allowable when you're in a relationship for your man or significant other in general to be doing on social media?
Do what you do, because that's going to determine how I fuck with you.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like whatever I'm doing, like I feel like everything should be fair. So like if I guess it would have to be a conversation. But if I'm not doing it, I don't expect you to do it. But like social media doesn't really move me that much. So if unless you really like shooting your shot in plain view, like
then
or,
that's
like,
weird.
that's weird.
But like,
So
if
like,
you
can
that
he
disrespectful,
like other picture? Can he like
Yeah,
other
go
women?
ahead,
Okay,
'cause
I
I'm
feel
finna
like
like
I feel
pictures.
like that's cool too. What about commenting?
yeah.
I mean, yeah, as long as you're not being like,
what if it's
too-
hard eyes?
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't think it's weird.
What if it's tongue out?
All right, girl.
What if it's those wet droplets?
All right, he doing too
you
much.
gotta go.
What if it's drop a pin?
Then he need to drop the fuck up off of my phone.
Yeah.
So
All
there
right.
is a sliding scale on what's
I
cool
mean, like,
and what's
because
not.
then it's like, are you really in a relationship if you're needing to do
Facts.
that? Like, then you're just kind of reaching for something
well,
that's
actually,
unnecessary.
I had somebody get mad at me for how somebody else commented on my picture
Me
before.
too. What?
See,
And
but
I'm
that's
like-
weird because that has
I'm
nothing
like,
to do with you.
Right, and I'm
though.
like, how can I control what somebody else comments on my picture? And he got mad because, if somebody comments on your picture, you just kind of just go down and like all the comments.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you're being nice.
Yeah, because I'm just, saying,
res-
hey, I saw it, thank you.
Yeah.
He was
Without
like, I
saying
see
thank
you
you.
liking other niggas' comments on your pictures. I
How
was
dare
like,
you.
I also liked every bitch's comment on my pictures.
Yeah,
I also
we're not
liked
talking about the
every,
bitches. We're
every
talking about that
single
nigga.
person's comment on the picture.
They all said the same shit, too.
Right.
See, I'm gonna fuck around and respond. Like I respond to comments.
Yeah, like, is it that
And
big
actually,
of a deal?
I do take it back on the hard eyes because I be putting hard eyes on, like,
Yeah.
people. But, like, I do it, like, in a friendly manner. So I had to, like, really
Okay.
evaluate that on my end.
Well, yeah, like I have guy friends who have commented like fire on my picture, like hard eyes on my picture, and then I just like it and keep it pushing.
and I've
and-
commented on guy friends and did like hard eyes or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
that's
maybe,
why-
maybe the fit's
And
fire. Like I don't know, but
he
like
went crazy.
I don't know. You came out here actually looking cute on the gram. I'm about to be like, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna
Look good on
ga-
the gram.
That
I'm
actually-
gonna gas you.
Actually brings me to like actually a petty thing that I did because
Here we go.
Not with you laughing
Hello.
like this. Hi, how are you?
hey, okay, so so he got upset, and I was like, I literally can't control this, whatever. So I was like, let me just see if you being a hypocrite. So I had clearly a lot of time in my hands at the time.
Nah, that's when they had the who they liked, what they
no,
liked.
no. They didn't even have that, so I had to do it differently.
Oh, you are.
So I had to
crazy.
go through all the girls' photos all the girls that he follows. I went through all the photos
Oh, to see.
to
if you
see,
liked-
because like now Instagram will tell you like if you have a comment from somebody, be like so and so liked this,
Oh yeah.
and then they'll show if they commented. On
Yeah,
the
because their
bottom.
comment comes up
Yeah,
first.
yeah, exactly. So I just would go. I went down the line of all the girls that he followed. I clicked on them. All the comments. Some of them comments, bitch, by this nigga, like I said, were drop a pin, salivating eyes,
Excuse me.
hard eyes,
We not in a relationship.
kissy faces. So I just took a screenshot, put it all in a folder, and shared it on iCloud. And I was like, please try to get mad at me for somebody else commenting on my picture
Good for you.
ever again.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
But also,
That's
get the
well
fuck off
deserved.
my
But
phone.
also, we're motherfucking done. How fucking could you? How could you? I'm supposed to start a family.
Niggas love to project the same shit they doing onto somebody else, bro.
Yeah, because we're always wrong. They're never wrong for what they do, but we are always wrong. I actually had a guy who I was dating, and he was using my phone. His phone had just broke, and I was like, "Oh, you can use my phone." Like, I don't need my phone, so I don't have anything on any of my social media or anything because I don't get down like that. So he signed out of all my shit, and he signed into his. And then I got my phone back. I was like, "Where's my phone?" Whatever. I had my phone. Mind you, we were living together.
Right.
Living together. That's deep.
I look at my
Not the Rona.
shut the fuck up. Don't say that on don't say that on. It's not Rona, FYI. It's allergies. So I get my phone back and I start looking. Shut the fuck up. Are we done? We done?
No.
Nope.
All right. I look at my phone and I'm like, what the hell are these messages? Like, I don't know these people. Tell me why.
He was not texting bitches off your phone, bro.
On his DM though.
Oh, okay.
On his DM. Because
he still logged into your phone.
Yes, he did not sign off.
Dumb ass.
So I'm like, the hell? So I'm like, who the fuck are these fucking women? Yo, I've never seen somebody so thirsty for some shit.
Oh, you was fucking with a corny nigga?
Like, bitch, you fucked with corny niggas too. Get
I
the
would
fuck out of
pass
here.
away. Not that corny.
That's because you ain't have access to the DM.
Oh, I always did.
I could listen. I'm gonna need you to stop attacking me.
I'm not.
Firstly, thank you,
I didn't
Jasmine,
even
for
say
I know you have my bag. You're my
Okay.
bag. You have my bag. Jordan fake. I have never seen
You see my chain, right?
how fake you are. Yeah, you a snake.
Yeah, that's
You are what you wear.
Wait, let me pull my chain now because mine is real.
Call me bro. She just
So,
called me bro.
anyways, thank you so much for joining us today on AYO WTF.
Bitch just called me broke on air, bro.
You said fake it real, bitch. I was just trying to pull out my chain.
You called your shit fake.
Right, I didn't say your shit was fake. Wait, not us having to have a cold girl fight on air.
I mean,
Okay, finish your story.
It's about to be, and now I'm done. Y'all some bitches.
No,
Damn,
finish
I
the
wanted
story.
to know.
Nothing. He just said some fucked up shit, and that's all. I'm not gonna be making video details on it because you was getting on me, and I don't want to tell you.
I was
I'm
on your
dead.
side.
I know.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you, Jasmine. Thank you, Jasmine.
I think the last I went through a nigga phone was the last time I was ever gonna go through a nigga phone.
But I just want you to know I didn't go through a nigga phone. I went through my own.
True.
Actually, no, kind of. No, I went through his phone, but it was I went through his phone, but that was the last
Yeah, I
time.
went through
So
his
I was
social
capping
media.
earlier because you just reminded me. Yeah, I did fuck with a really corny nigga. The lengths this nigga would go to hit up other bitches was hilarious.
That
And
shit weird.
I was young though, so I ain't know no better. So this is a nigga I was with for like I think we were dating, like really dating for like 2.5 years.
Is this the gay
Uh,
nigga?
No, this
Why I
is
think
the
same thing.
this is Endgame, the one I thought was Endgame.
Oh, Puerto Rican.
Oh yeah. Puerto
Yes.
Rico.
Oh,
Puerto Rico.
Oh my god, Puerto Rico. So,
Clearly.
don't he live up to it? So, first of all, I done caught this nigga because, well, his thing is like I don't like checking phones, but the way he would check my phone all the fucking time, I was like, well, fuck it, I don't.
You
if-
obviously hiding something. You
yeah, I was
checking
like,
my
if
phone
you
It's
doing
getting
it, I want to
insecure.
do it too. Like, it's not fair. So I'm all about fairness. So I'm like, if you doing it, I'm doing it too. I wasn't really looking for nothing, but like this nigga thought he was slick or whatever, and I caught him texting once, whatever. My dumbass forgave him. Get back together, right?
Don't we all?
And so I remember, so I spent the night at his house, and I think I was planning like something for his birthday or something, and we were supposed to go to King's Dominion. Like I lived in Maryland, so it was like a little road trip thing, right?
DMV thing.
So many things just connected in my head when you said what you just said. But go ahead.
Oh, my bad. And so I remember waking up, and this nigga like left his Xbox on, and like some bitch was hitting him up through Xbox.
That's some sneaky
Ew.
shit. She was playing games with him, literally.
Now you being a gamer girl.
I was like, okay.
Bitch.
So
Now
like
you being a gamer girl and a homewrecker.
I was like, yo, like what the fuck? So we arguing, whatever, like whatever, fuck it, is done, blah blah blah, whatever. So like we take a break, like we broke up, but it was really a break because like my dumbass at the time.
Kim lollygagging back.
I miss you. Oh, you're sorry. Okay, I believe
I'm
you for the
sorry,
8th time.
too.
Yeah,
You
I'm
didn't know why
sorry.
you apologized.
Exactly. So my dumbass went back, and so, but ever since then, like once you catch a nigga more than once, it's like okay, like
Yeah, we got
I'm finna catch you again. So this is when I got like I was real petty. So this nigga, he had to check something on my phone and logged into his email, and so I was like, all right. So I
So you had email access?
I had email access,
Oh,
right?
Then we got access to everything.
And so you know how like how certain people text.
Mm-hmm.
So like the way he would text is like it was you know how some people put spaces in between punctuation.
Yeah.
Like he would text like that. Like that's just how he would text. And like I've always noticed, but like I'm just used to it. So I'm like looking through his email because like you get that feeling in the back of your neck. I was like, ooh, yeah, this nigga doing something.
That's
So-
the worst,
whole
man.
shit.
I was like,
That's the worst.
yeah, I was like, you feel it's like the whole
My nigga cheating.
whole
What you
sense is
doing?
tingling.
You
That's a real
crackhead.
thing. You can
Like,
really feel when your nigga stepping out on you. You can feel
He
it.
lying for so.
Stupid. And so I don't know. I went through his email and then I looked in his junk folder or whatever, or maybe he deleted. And this nigga is like,
oh,
bro.
okay.
So this nigga is literally
gay
like,
porn.
no, not even that.
Shut up and let her tell it.
Damn, not even that, but you're close. So
He just
Big
showed dick
black
pics.
cocks local.
close. So you know how like,
Craigslist.
so
Find me.
you know what? Y'all tell the story.
Okay. So this what happened.
So I went through and like, you know how like you be on Pornhub or whatever and you have like the ads on the sides?
Yeah.
Like hit up like hot locals, close, whatever.
Stop. He was hitting them up.
Yo, was
Not
he?
him hitting them hot locals. Bitch,
Yo.
I'm right here.
I was like, and like the corniest lines
You
I've
know
ever seen in my life.
You know you're gonna have to pay for that, right?
No,
No, he will.
You don't have to
No,
pay for
you
hot
don't.
locals?
What?
it's like a meetup
Shit,
type
somebody's
thing.
signing
I thought they was some goddamn porn.
So at
stars.
this point, I'm like, Tina's
Me
like,
and Jasmine was
registering
like
now.
it first.
Download
Jasmine gave
right
me the
now.
idea.
but yeah, bro. Like I was reading it and I was like, ooh. I was like, now it's become a safety hazard because you out here fucking anything.
I don't want to fuck you.
I don't want to fuck you because like I like my health.
Ew.
I like being
Alright.
healthy. I don't know what you gonna bring home.
All right, y'all. The time has come. We're gonna end it with this
We're gonna
nigga being
end it with
nasty.
hot locals.
So if you want
1-800 hot locals.
Hi, my name is Christina. If you like to get in my inbox, go ahead and just DM me.
At AYO What the Fuck podcast.
and follow me at AYO What the Fuck podcast. And go ahead and
Send money
click
to AYO What the Fuck podcast.
Go ahead and click that link.
For
Subscribe to
AYO
all
What
of
the
them.
Fuck podcast. Thank you.
There should be a link that gives you an option to pay a bill now.
Yes. We
There's
should put
also
that
going to
on
be
there.
a link to meet up. It's going to be the link at AYO What the Fuck podcast.
It's gonna be Cash App AYO What the Fuck podcast. You can just
there it
click
goes.
that.
And just click that. Click the YouTube. You can subscribe. We'll see you, and then we'll know that you want to meet up.
and
Just
then
like,
we'll figure it out after
comment,
there.
like,
It's
subscribe.
actually gonna be a raffle. We're just gonna pull names out of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're out of here. We're done. I'm done
Thanks
talking
for
about
tuning
these
in to
AYO What the Fuck podcast.
Mulatto
If we
Girl
did.
Summer.
Absolutely not. Goodbye.
Just kidding.